missed it. This is the big chance. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, my goodness. Very good support. Zhang, the timeout has done its job. From Zhang, the timeout has done its job. Match point, Yun Mitsutani. Oh my goodness. Nation down and destroyed their hopes. Oh, I thought he'd done it. I thought he... Used to the bounce of this double happiness ball. Zhang Jike, 22 years of age, moved up to 3 in the world now. Really is breathing down the neck of some of the big name players. Well, right-handers to right-hander would hit forehand to forehand at this stage, but it's right-hander to left-hander, of course. Mitsutani, the left-handed player. The Liebe 2010 Men's Table Tennis World Cup here in Magdeburg, Germany. Response was to demolish his next two opponents, who were both of the highest caliber. 4-0, 4-0. Table defensive position that Mitsutani likes to adopt. Right. 3-2 Zhang. Service Mitsutani. And lots of spin on that one, and Zhang thought he'd read it. Tried to flick this one back in to the body, the backhand side of Mitsutani. From the table, and he's going to try and open, especially when he's serving. He's going to try and get in there with, but it's Mitsutani with the lead. Oh, too many errors from Zhang, 22-year-old from the Shandong province on the east coast of China. And two cracking semi-finals in prospect. That's the first big rally we've had. And Zhang Mitsutani up on his forehand. Zhang's back in. You can see he doesn't quite possess the same power on that forehand as Zhang does, but got himself in well there, manoeuvred the ball around, manoeuvred his opponent out of position. Missed his block on the backhand. Well, Mitsutani's done this before, you know, against the Chinese players. It's been called a forehand workout for the Chinese squad when they meet Mitsutani. And that was exactly what Zhang got there. Finally, though, Mitsutani just ran out of space, got sent further and further to the right. And he's close enough to the table, he can take points. Don't think Zhang will be repeating that too quickly. The backhand flick from Zhang takes him to set point. It's the end of the table, 10-all. 2 clear points required. Great serve from its winner. Or alternate serves. Zhang missing a lot with. All. Mitsutani to serve. Try and play it on the backhand. Interesting decision. Set point Mitsutani. Germany. 2 semi-finals. And full marks to Mitsutani there in your picture in the yellow at the far end of the table in game 2. Stayed with his opponent Zhang, the number 2 seed. Zhang made a number of errors on the forehand in particular. That we expected to see. Zhang in, Mitsutani being forced away immediately. Angles and space created for Zhang to put the ball away. Mitsutani managed to break that mould, but that was down to a few forehand errors. Not much that Zhang could do about that one. 4-1 he leads. for those big smashes. Well, he just had a little gamble again, didn't he? The long push to Mitsutani's forehand, and Mitsutani's won every single. Another edge. Closes the gap to 2 points. Really good backhand, and again, Mitsutani has changed the pattern of play, hasn't he? He was forced away from the table in the early phases of this game. Now look at him, right over the edge of the line. And from Mitsutani. And Zhang not dealing with this at all. That's incredible hitting, right off the bounce, flat as you like. Mitsutani has overcome the lead that Zhang had, and this is a cracking performance so far from the 21-year-old. From the defending champion Vladimir Samsonov in the quarterfinals. 4-3. He came through that one in the end. And had to do a fair bit of work as well on the way. His forehand was severely tested. Change. Zhang knew that he would get something to hit third ball, and he hit it very nicely. 2-point lead restored. Mitsutani. Gets in close, and he can get it off the top of the bounce. He really can. Very good. Just a stinging reminder of the power that Zhang does possess. Whole body action, isn't it? And once the arm has gone, once the contact is made, everything seems to just flow through the ball. And we can all remember, can't we, watching our first matches and thinking, that's what I want to do. And it really unsettled Zhang. And when the opportunity did arrive for Zhang, it wasn't clear-cut, and he really did try and force the issue there. That was a crazy backhand. 10-all. Real problems here for the... service. Now then. Can Mitsutani find another of those serves that has caused Zhang all the problems? He hasn't been able to lift them back over the net. This 2010 Liber Men's World Cup. Wonderful hors d'oeuvre. a real treat of a semi-final at the far end. Zhang, for want of a better word, thrashings that he's had at the hands of the Chinese elite in the last couple of seasons, and he really has come to this match with a game plan in mind. In the last game, but came back and took it and leads 2-0 in this race to 4. Now then, Zhang capable of great power, he's also capable of great control, and he may just decide to move into a slightly more passive mode here, keep the ball in and in black and purple. Complete miss hit there. For those of you familiar with the sport, I don't need to tell you that the disguise is such that even if you think you've read the serve, it's actually the opposite spin to the one you thought was on the ball, and you try and counter it, it'll fly off in another direction. It's one of those things that maybe the TV cameras don't quite show us. The amount of spin that is actually being employed is quite frightening. Which is why he seems to be running around and trying to clip a few of these returns with his backhand. Unsuccessfully, though. Surprise for the table tennis pundits. Well, that's a huge miss, really, from Zhang, because that ball sat up. He thought he'd hit a really good forehand, and Mitsutani got it back in play very quickly, and but he too misses an opportunity. He's just trying to loop that backhand. Didn't manage to brush the ball. You see the movement of the ball side on. That looked unbelievable. The speed of hitting. Smash so flat. He leads Zhang by 3-0. This is amazing stuff. Semi-final one is not going to the script. And Yun Mitsutani, the 21-year-old Japanese #1, is giving Zhang Zhike pretty big. And Zhang Zhike, nearest the camera in game 4, is under serious pressure. He can't lose another game. He must win all of them from here if he's going to get through to the final. And it's looking unlikely. But this could be a major shock. And some questions will be asked by the Chinese coaching staff. What was Zhang attempting to do in this game, and why didn't he manage to execute? A little bit of fortune from Zhang, but that may be what he needs to get things going. Slightest of touches on the net. From Zhang Jike, and this will be where Mitsutani might just struggle mentally, because 3-0 is a fantastic lead. He's clearly playing well, but he's still got to get to 11 points again before Zhang does in the remaining games, and that is not as easy as it sounds. Just keeping the ball in play, and it's Mitsutani. Backhand miss from Zhang. Didn't go for any of those backhands, kept them in with depth and pace. Again from both men. You do feel from Mitsutani's point of view that this is his best opportunity here to get this done and dusted in 4. A perplexed look from a man that is in some considerable trouble here. His opponent, De Zhang. And that little fist pump there just shows he cannot make the errors though. Great serve from Mitsutani, but Zhang will feel very... And even more so now that Mitsutani has levelled the scores. This is it. This is the big chance. And in a very short space of time. Very good support from Zhang. The timeout has done its job. His backhand doing the job. And there is the set point fault called against Mitsutani. The crowd don't like that at all, making their feelings known, but the umpires called it, and Zhang has the point. Well, a little bit of controversy towards the end of that game. That was a massive chance for Mitsutani to... Forehand. But it's been anything. Start, which he has done in several of the games, but he can't throw this away here. He has to try and stick with the game plan that has worked, and he started to move away from that, which has given Zhang a bit more time. How on earth does Zhang get into those positions to start with and then generate the power that he does? That was a great recovery from him. Then he got back in with a good backhand. Photographers or TV directors. And Mitsutani's short delay for the lighting, which hasn't been changed. Doesn't seem to have done him. Couldn't get on top of that one, so kind of ballooned over. Forehand from Zhang. 3-point lead. It's looking like 3-2. It's looking like a comeback. And that means we get a deciding game. Just a touch of luck involved there for Zhang, but has woken the Chinese player up. And the number 2 seed has got himself back in the match. 11-9, 11-5. 2 convincing victories in each of those last 2 sets. And for Mitsutani, what does he do? Does he stay in and trade, which is really what has given him the first 3 games? Or does he go back to his more favoured style of play? the Mitsutani serve. The speed, the precision and the ferocity of these attacks in the last 2.5 games has been just... And another sensational fading forehand from Mitsutani. Big point. Required to knock off the number 2 seed, and he's got a 3-point cushion to get there. Zhang under serious pressure again. German crowd here in Magdeburg not gone quiet because they're not enjoying themselves. They've gone quiet because they realise that Mitsutani on the verge here of a big result. Just didn't get his racket round in time. Doesn't want to lose his focus because he's gone back to the tactic of the first 3 games and it's working. Zhang has been unable to dictate in the... Mitsutani at the far end of the table wanted a bit of luck there, but he didn't get it. Now this is worrying. Tani tried to vary his return and it just gave Zhang a bit of space to run round the forehand and then angle it back to the other side of the table, and it was too much in the end for Mitsutani. That is a very good point from the number 2 seed. Leave the pressure, but it's certainly given him that 1-point lead. It's got him back in front. Can he turn it into a 2-point advantage? The 3-point advantage has disappeared. Too good. A few nods from this knowledgeable Magdeburg crowd. Zhang went for it on that 3rd ball because that push sat up, but he stayed in there, blocked it back off the bounce. Great counter hitting. Oh no, impetuous from Mitsutani. Went in for the kill there, and he's missed it. 9-all. It's going to go to the wire. Mitsutani then to serve. Blinkers came down and Zhang thought, this is it, I'm going in, and he just forced Mitsutani away. 1 serve gone. Needs to use this serve now to get point, and we're into the decider, and he will go into that as clear favourite, I think. Missed the forehand. A gift for Mitsutani. 10-all. 2 clear points required. Alternate serves from here. Anything can happen. And the angle he was left with was too much. Match point, Yun Mitsutani. Oh my goodness. The tension is incredible. 11-all. Zhang levels it up again. Mitsutani's first chance to put the number 2 seed away is gone. Will he get another one? That's the question. Chinese coaches very tough in their approach to the game. Very tough comment to Wang Hao when he lost the Olympic final a few years ago. He basically just let the whole of the Chinese population down and destroyed their hopes. Oh, I thought he'd done it. I thought he just caught the edge. But it sails past the end of the table, and Zhang, well, those darting eye movements just giving away what he really feels at the moment. He's nowhere near as calm as he's trying to look. 2 match points have gone begging for Mitsutani. Swinging it back in, cramping Mitsutani up on his forehand, and that produces his first set point. This is big for Zhang. Can't do it. And that might be his last chance. Zhang Zhike will come out for the deciding game as the favourite for this match now, having shown some considerable character to fight back from 3-0 down to level this match at 3-all. We're going down to the deciding game. Well, it's been a terrific match to watch, and there's the sort of posture you'd expect to see between coach and player. We had our chances, we couldn't take them. And it wasn't for the want of trying. It was down to Zhang that he's still in this match. His brilliance has come in fits and starts. It hasn't been consistent throughout the games. But Zhang has managed to employ the big point. Yun Mitsutani, nearest the camera in the yellow, the man that had the lead 3-0, a 2 seed in this tournament, but Zhike has... the deciding game, and early signs indicate that Zhang is going to go after this, and Mitsutani not relenting. Well, the pace on that smash, along with the deception, because Mitsutani just hadn't read it. A few shouts from the crowd to try and convince the umpires that one had clipped the table. And Mitsutani needs all of these points. He must stay with Zhang. The rallies at least has dropped away. Zhang's attacking has been superb. That's not good from Mitsutani. He'll be disappointed with himself there. And he's handed a 3-point lead to Zhang. He's the boss. And Mitsutani's challenge, I'm afraid, is coming to a rather spluttering end here, under some pressure from the ferocious hitting of Zhang. And that's a beaten man. And if semi-final 2 is as good as this one, we're in for another cracker. His day is done, I'm afraid. Hitting now with no pressure, because as far as he's concerned, this one's over.
这样，张继科在0-3落后的情况下，最终连反4局，力挽狂澜，战胜了水谷隼，进入了决赛，将和4-1战胜波尔的王浩，胜利会师。我们稍后在晚上10点钟的时候。